These phrases, I hope things will change, creates a lot of challenge. You may be familiar with also hearing hope is not a strategy. Now, this is where something really important in our emotional intelligence comes in, enduring optimism. In the face of really challenging emotions, hope isn't a strategy. Hopeful, however, is a good emotional state. Hopeful represents optimism that's grounded in reality, in the ability to be objective about what's really going on. Because if I'm in a challenging emotional situation, let's say I'm at the workplace and I am trying to drive things forward, and I'm met with a team of people that are poo-pooing all over everything, for lack of a better phrase. And perhaps it's also the best phrase we can use here. If I hope they change, if I hope they come around, if I hope they get their act together, my optimism is going to exhaust me because it is not grounded in the objectivity or reality of what is going on around you. Enduring optimism has to face facts, has to face reality. And when we are hopeful, we're maintaining an emotional state that we can positively influence the outcome we desire, which means hopeful relies on a few other emotional intelligence skills. Our optimism doesn't just need to be balanced with objectivity. We also need self-regard. We have to understand our strengths and weaknesses so that we're playing to our strengths in the arena of that team. We also need to rely on interpersonal relationships. We have to lean on each other's strengths and weaknesses and work together really well. And then we're going to double down on that reality testing skill set, because what's really going on and understanding the components of what's really going on helps us to move through problem solving and into decision making. What is the wise action I need to take? What is the wise way to phrase what I need to phrase? Who is the right person for me to speak to ask? And when is it the right time to ask them? And what is the phrasing to use when I'm asking them what I need to ask them? Deep beneath any opportunity for us to influence, especially when we're in an executive team where everyone is really stretched to the max, influence comes from a deep awareness of other people's playbook, which is part of our interpersonal skill set, really getting to know other people that we are at work with and need to work with, and ensuring that we are flexing those areas of their playbook that we are aware of. We have to tap those areas, because when we tap them, that person will respond. When we use language that primes their brain, that person will respond. And this is all part of our emotional intelligence skill set to be able to do that.